Well, hello, and welcome to my very first ever YouTube production. How cool is that? Um, so it's not my first time camping. Indeed, I'm not even camping today. Just going for a mug of tea, and we'll call this an introductory video. I'll just let you know what I'm all about. Well, I'm not like a lot of the other YouTubers. Some fabulous people who I admire, especially here in Ireland. Natalie Outdoors, Jason from Rambling On, and Martin in Limerick, and they have fabulous productions, wonderful scenic views using drones, etc. Well, I haven't got any of that. So I'm here with Samsung S24, cheap microphone that I picked up for 20 quid on Amazon, and 40 years of experience of backpacking and wild camping. So I'm hoping to share some of it with you, and maybe you might think it's good. I may be good enough. See, I can't even talk. Maybe good enough to even give the video a like and possibly a subscribe. Um, yeah, for the time being, let's carry on. I'm going to set up an old tarp. I'm going to have a little bit of food. I'm going to have a nice cup of coffee. We're going to have a wee chat. Talk to you then. Okay, so slight delay. I forgot my pot. Could you tell this was my first time making a YouTube video? Oh Lord. Okay, so a long ramble back, and I shall pick up the cook pot and then see how we get on from there. My God, that sun is strong, isn't it? That's what you get when you get an evening sun in Ireland in the winter. You get a strong sun. So now, time to get some water on for the coffee. What a place. What a beautiful, beautiful place. And for me, this is fantastic because there's loads of mushrooms, and I love foraging mushrooms. Now, I'm not going to recommend people go out and start picking mushrooms unless you absolutely know what you're picking. But here, on only feet from me, is a hedgehog mushroom. They're one of the finest eating mushrooms there is. Really, really nice. And this is a nice young one as well. So it might actually just come home with me. I think that's, yeah, I think that could be nice. Bugs haven't really got to it yet. No slugs or snails. So yeah, that'll come home with me. And if anybody is interested in mushrooms, these particular guys here, beautiful as they are, not edible. These are fly agaric. These are clouded agaric. Completely different to fly agaric, trust me. And here's a stunning mushroom. This is a member of the inkcap family. It's called a magpie. And you can see the wonderful colouring on it. You'll understand why. Anyway, this is not about mushrooms. It's about camping in the woods. And really, it's about why I'm here. Let's get back and get a coffee and tell you why. Oh, cheers, guys. There's always something lovely about that first sip of coffee, especially first thing in the morning. Love nothing more than waking up, unzipping the vestibule, having a peek outside, listening to the rain, and brewing up that first cup. There's something magical about it. So, why am I here? Okay, so in April of this year, I was made redundant after 35 years of working in the medical industry. I was working for the largest medical gases company in the world, and happily so for 35 years, as I said, and I absolutely loved it. About 2 years ago, came the bombshell that we had lost a contract. And we knew this was not good, and as it turned out to be. So it took 18 months to mop up, and in April then I became unemployed. So it's very difficult when you've been doing something for 35 years to find something else that's in your league, in your line of work. I absolutely loved the job. I loved everything. I loved the patients. I loved helping. I just loved being there for people. It was fantastic. So it was heart-wrenching, gut-wrenching, when suddenly you haven't got that time anymore and you haven't got that connection with patients. I was a person. I was a somebody to some people. and they depended on me, and it felt good. It felt good to be able to help and to be able to do stuff. But now, it's a little bit more difficult, and it's very difficult to find any sort of work in the line of work I was in. Probably a little bit too specialised, really. So it's given me plenty of time to refocus, and I've been spending a lot of the last number of months camping. I've been camping, as I said, for 40 years, and I love this. Generally speaking, I was going camping because I was going fishing. Camping was kind of secondary. I needed a shelter because I wanted to catch fish. But as the years went on, camping took over from the fishing, and I haven't actually took a fishing rod out in probably about 4 or 5 years now. So I've been doing an awful lot, and I decided that look, why not? I've nothing else to do. I may as well share these experiences with people. I've watched some great YouTubers. Of course, there's Mr. Messner, who we all watch. I mean, who didn't start there? The Outdoor Boys, which was just a fantastic show. And then here in Ireland, we have the likes of Jason from Rambling On, and we have Mike Hanley up in Leitrim. And if you want to know how to use a compass and map reading, that's the channel to watch. He's just fantastic. Still leaves me bamboozled, but I'm not going to give up on it. I will one of these days. I tend not to travel far enough to need a compass, but sure, we'll try it anyway. Hopefully one of these days now I'll get to meet Mike up in Leitrim, and we'll share an experience, and we might even have an old coffee or a beer. Who knows? I get lucky. So I know nothing about YouTube. I know nothing about editing. I know nothing about filming. I am as green as they come. I remember the old, what was that? Grizzly Adams. And Mad Jack used to call people greenhorns. Well, when it comes to YouTube videos, I guess I'm a greenhorn. But I look forward to it. I have no special effects. I look at the likes of Natalie Outdoors and Donovan Senior, Andrew Parker sending drones up and getting stunning videos and amazing views of the countryside and of the mountains and lakes and the rivers. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm afraid I don't come with any of that, but hopefully I'll be able to share something that you might like, and you can have well, hey, look, if you like it, you'll subscribe and you'll hit the like button, and if you don't, there's all the other tubers that you always watched. Anyway, for the time being, I'm going to have my cup of tea and shut up talking. Did I say tea? It's clearly a cappuccino. This is the sort of rubbish you're going to get with me. I'm going to just spin you around and let you have a little look at this stunning woodland that I'm in here. And as I said, this is not a woodland that I'm unfamiliar with. I have come here many a time to forage mushrooms. I've come to walk the dogs, and it's absolutely stunning. It's a beautiful place. The one thing I haven't actually done is camped in these woodlands. It's probably a little too close to home. If anybody can answer, why is it we like to travel when we go camping? I love to travel from where I am here in County Laois down to Tipperary and Waterford and Wexford and Carlow, and go to Leitrim and places like that. Yeah, for some reason it seems a bit more magical when we're traveling and we have to put in the effort to get there, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to have this mug of cappuccino and we'll chat in a few. And I think I'll add a bit of water to that. Oh lordy. Oh yes. Let that heat up and stuff it down into the throat and see how we go from there. Now if you can see this, that's what we're dealing with there. Nice chunks of pasta. Oh, it does smell lovely, I have to say. So now the little X boil. Yeah, Um, I saw Mike from, is this Tough Souls? Sorry, not Mike, Martin. I use Tough Souls, the name of his channel down in Limerick, and saw him using the Expo. I thought, what a wonderful little idea. Unfortunately, I got one a little bit too large for the Toast pot I have. But it fits wonderful with this cheap little pot that I got off Amazon, well, 4 or 5 years ago, maybe. Yeah, not the lightest pot in the world, but you know what? For what I do, I don't do ultralight camping, but I do like things light. Don't like carrying big bags of stuff needlessly everywhere. So yeah, it's absolutely fine for that. Heating up nicely. Now, yeah, just boil off some of that excess liquid, and looking forward to something nice to eat. Lovely thing about being in the woods this time of year is no midges. Midges and ticks, they're my two biggest enemies. I hate them, particularly midges. I still have a hole in the back of my head from a midge bite that I got 2 years ago down in County Limerick. Ended up going to the hospital, Avid Lanced, and yeah, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. But today, the only thing I have to worry about here is a badger whose lair is about maybe, only about 200 foot from where I'm sitting at the moment. Never seen the badger, only seen the lair and the amount of earth that he's shoveled from us, which is fantastic. Right, this looks like it's done. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, and it didn't even burn. Hey, look at that. Oh, Gordon Ramsay, eat your heart out. Okay, yep, that's nice. So I'm gonna stuff this down with my gob, and then I'll come back to you in a few minutes. I have to say, that was lovely. Okay, we're not quite up to Hugh Fairley Whittenstall or Gordon Ramsay standards. Yeah, hey, that was good. So now, usually when I have something like that, a little bit of water into the cup, into the pot. See, even getting the terms wrong. And give it a little swish. Put it back on the heat. And see if we can clean it up that way. So that's basically all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it. My ramblings. Yeah, coming here, I have to say it's been lovely. It's just to vocalize the things that's been on my mind. It's really it's done me good. It's done me good. This sit here with the coffee, sit here with a bit of food, seeing the mushrooms. I don't think the microphone is going to pick up the birds, but yeah, we definitely had birds singing, and I did have a lovely buzzard just sweep through about 20 minutes ago or so. Unfortunately, he was too quick for me to get a picture of him, but yeah, I have a thing for buzzards. Still drinking me coffee, by the way. Cheers. So, as I said, if you liked it, give it a like, and with a bit of luck, we'll see you again. Not much for me to do except tear this down, pack it away, and head home for the evening. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye. It never goes well when you want it to, does it? And as per usual, left no trace. A very, very important part. Yeah, so, well, you have absolutely no idea how many times I tried to record something and realised I didn't press record, or I had the video facing the wrong way, or, yeah, not as easy as it looks, this YouTube stuff, you know. Hey, oh, I did mention the Badger's Den a little earlier. I just thought you guys might like to have a look at this. Let's see if we can turn this around. And here we go. Did I say den? Of course I meant to say lair. And you can see the track that he has, the amount of earth he's excavated, or she, to dig it out. Absolutely, totally impressive. Let's turn you around. Okay, so listen, thanks so much, guys, for tuning in, listening to my rambles. And if you enjoyed my rambles and you want to hear more rubbish out of me, yeah, sure, click on. I hope to be posting a video at least every week, and hopefully next time it'll be in the tent and under canvas. All right, take care. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.